It's really getting frustrating to deal with how many sheep there are on social media who bought into Mars Girl's lies about Vic Mignogna. And believe me, it is getting frustrating. This is the 247th or 48th out of 246 or so out of 249 videos where I've had to do this. Maybe 230th, but I may have lost count, but whatever. A woman by the name of Samantha Veldol, I believe it's pronounced, is now trying to lead a racketeer of rioters to demand Happy Khan rip Vic off the list. Sam, I'm going to ask you this question. How deeply have you been rooted in this lie by Mars Girl? Vic has openly stated he and Kaylin Saucedo have never crossed paths. They don't even know each other. Up until this case, they never knew each other. Knew about one another. Or he never knew about her. He did well last night, Raph, but let me get back on topic. You're just basically taking Mars Girl at her word because she's a fucking woman. The whole woke agenda of believe all women. But then again, wokeism in itself is fascism. Wanna know why? Because it doesn't allow for any legit intelligent conversation or dissent in opinion or opinions of dissent. You're nothing but a fucking pre-programmed robot who bows to a damn 40-foot golden idol of a bitch who builds her foundations on lies. And for what? Turn yourself into nothing more than a foot soldier to aid and abet in at least decades worth of Crunchyroll's own pedophilia and sexual harassment cover-ups. Whether it's with DC Douglas, Mike Himoto, Damon Mills, or especially Chris Sabat, the latter of which did manage to get caught in his little sexcapades by Tabitha. The only problem is Chris filed the divorce papers first when he beat Tabitha to the divorce courts. I mean, it's one of the main reasons Chris is not coming. He had to cancel his appearance to GalaxyCon Raleigh next year. I may have never gone to a GalaxyCon, but if I had, I would have kicked Sabat's teeth down his fucking throat for how much of a sicko he is. And you people are sick for basically aiding and abetting the behavior that goes on behind the scenes at Crunchyroll to abet in these cover-ups. And you listen to a bitch who's a compulsive liar. No more and no less. Intimidating the con operators to keep him out, which shows that not only the con operators are cowards, but you're nothing but militant bullies. I'll be happy when in 57 weeks, give or take, 47 until the national election, and then another 10 till inauguration day. Because what happens? A certain someone will be sworn back in as POTUS 47. And when he is, you know what's going to happen? The woke, rounded up, put on trial from all 7 mountains of influence. media, finance, pharmaceutical, business, education, social, entertainment, and finally, political, which is where most of this shit has come from, the political mountain. And once those politicians are rounded up, the rest fall like dominoes. And then your little Harold, Mars girl, she's gonna get locked up, along with every other journalist. And I'm asking the cons who are constantly harassed, demanded, and threatened by Kick Vic. Sue this fucking mob. Any one of you could say no and say no to Crunchyroll's bribery money. Because any one of you could, but you choose to turn a deaf ear to the true fans. The fans that want people like a Vic Mignogna, an Aaron Dismuke, a Johnny Young Bosch, Bryce Papenbrook, Quentin Flynn, Todd Abercorn, Chuck Huber, people like those. People who are generally honest and care for their fan base, as opposed to thinking that the cons are all about themselves rather than the fans, which is the case where the converse is the case for people like Chris Sabat, Monica Rial, Jamie Markey, Sean Schimmel, DC Douglas, Damon Mills, Kara Edwards, Neil Kaplan. And so forth. Pride always comes before destruction, and an arrogant spirit before a downfall. You people shouldn't be proud of yourselves for aiding and abetting cover-ups of this magnitude. You're not making this about the victims. You're making this about yourselves and no one else. How selfish can you truly be? You spit in the face of legit victims. Put your own little bullshit sob stories. For what? Attention, clout, and recognition. And that's just sick and wrong. I mean, you could say the same about me, but unlike you, I'm at least doing it because I'm sticking my neck out for Vic, and I don't want what happened to me under legit circumstances happening to someone like him under bogus ones. Under bogus ones. Has there been any legit evidence that's come out? No. If there were any, you'd show it to us, not tell us that there is evidence. Which is why most people don't take Kick Vic seriously. And the con ops should not take them seriously. You're all tell and never show, as opposed to show and don't tell. And show and tell, or rather, show, don't tell. And it's that part about you that makes me sick. I stand with Vic, now then, forever. Comment, smack, like, and sub. Mets2128 signing out. Goodbye.